2014, Black House Media recorded over 1 billion social media impressions from different campaigns. In the same year, the company introduced Nigeria's first mobile application for the media and public relations industry.
There's a figure somewhere down the line about the United States. I don't know what the figure is in Nigeria, but about 67% of social media accounts in the United States are actually managed by PR professionals, whether for their companies or as an agency.
Channels TV has almost 500,000. MTN, which was very well with their own social presence, and other Whiskey crossed the 1 million mark a few weeks ago. Now, this is a cross-section of some of the most successful PR agencies in Nigeria, and just a couple of them. And all of us put together do not even have anything close to the lowest performance, be it on Facebook or on Twitter.
Figures and facts such as these have become important parameters of growth today in the media and public relations industry. Print readership has declined dramatically over the years, and YouTube is now regarded as television's competition. Press releases, buzzwords, and press conferences are no longer as effective as they were during the times of Edward L. Bernays, Sam Black, and Sam Epele.
For us to monitor feedback and analyze trends and generate the kind of content that is user-based. So these are user-generated content. They are not press releases from my desk. They are not press releases from the client service department. They are user-generated. They are things that the world is talking about that we can pick up, gather, repackage, and push back to the world. It's more believable that way.
I spoke earlier that we move beyond days of press releases and all that. What's our future? How do I think we need to think and act moving into the future? We need to, for example, understand search engine optimization. So if I'm writing a press release for Punch newspapers, I need to understand that that press release will potentially get on Punch's website.
Today, technology has led to the evolution of tools of PR, and power has shifted from the hands of media companies and PR professionals to those of the consumer. Social media is ruling the world of communication, and the fear of displacement and irrelevance has taken over the media industry.
Imagine you being a blogger that has the kind of following that Linda Ikeji has, and all the PR agencies in Nigeria are sending her press releases. Plus, a lot of young people are even taking the job of PR agencies now. So there are all these young boys that have maybe 100,000 people on Instagram, 100,000 people on Twitter. They are calling themselves agencies, they are calling themselves PR people. They are trying to do the work that agencies cannot even do. So imagine having their kind of audience, their kind of reach, plus the knowledge that we already have about PR and the principles we know. Imagine combining those two things. That's what I explained earlier about social PR. Combining the principles of PR that we know with the new digital tools that are coming up now and getting the job done. So we'll be able to beat all these pretenders and all that.
We need to sit back and stop looking at ourselves as public relations practitioners, public relations agencies. We need to sit back and look at ourselves that, okay, we're into social relations. How can we not only be part of the conversation, how can we direct the conversation and own it and make sure that if there's indeed going to be a future, we can guarantee us taking it.
Some believe that the way PR works in the real world is different from the way it works on social media. This notion has caused big companies to take expert advice from influencers who are not certified by PR regulatory bodies, NIPR or PRCAN, or any professional body who manages their presence on social media. Since power is shifted and consumers now have the loudest voice, one tweet or one Facebook post or one Instagram post can damage the reputation of an entire organization. Just one post. Citizens on social media are constantly challenging the actions and press releases of government. Powerful movements against injustice and corruption, such as #Occupy Nigeria, Bring Back Our Girls, and Open NASS, began on Twitter. Consumers are now more informed than they were in the past, thanks to the infinite amount of information available on Google. This fact has made it necessary that PR practitioners use social listening and social monitoring tools in order to strategically interject their point of views into the discussions on social media to either change negative perceptions in the public or position who or what is to be represented in good light. However, the success of social PR is heavily dependent on rich and fruitful relationships. Tech companies have created platforms and opportunities to make communication between brands and their publics more amiable and intimate. Consumers relate their stories every day on social media, on their blogging platforms, or on their photo or video sharing platforms. What PR needs to do is to observe and to study the patterns in these stories, and then craft messages which empathize with the public and flow with these patterns. On the issue of control, no one can stop consumers on social media from sharing their negative or positive opinions on brands. What PR pros can do is to be proactive as against reactive online and create a wonderful experience for audiences whenever they interact with brands. How else can one counter or nip negative opinions in the bud? It is also not enough for brands to just tell their stories. They must have a passionate community of consumers who have over time become believers and evangelists, happy to share their experiences which are strong enough to convert even the worst skeptic. The marriage of cool technology and great content is the social couple that can ultimately achieve this. Cool technology plus great content equals consumer attention. Social is the new normal and we all have to embrace it.